So, what is your name?
Matty.
Matty. Are you Matty by, like, birth, or is it, like, Matthew?
I'm
or...
Matthew by birth.
Are you? Do you like being called Matthew?
It makes me feel like I'm in trouble, so no.
Like your parents shouting at you or something?
Yeah, exactly that.
Okay, cool. So, Matty but Matthew.
Yeah.
Right. Cool. And how old are you?
I'm 22.
22. And where are you from?
I'm from Oxford, and I was born in Oxford, like I've always lived in Oxford.
And so how come you're in Bournemouth?
I'm in Bournemouth for university.
Uni, what are you studying?
I'm studying game design.
Cool. What do you want to be when you grow up?
Preferably a game designer, but I'd really like to be like an entrepreneur, so it definitely is like business and stuff.
Cool. All right. So, I'm gonna... Do you work, by the way? Do you have a job?
Not at the moment, but I have been working.
Cool. Fair enough. What have you been doing? Just like stuff on the side to earn money for
I
uni?
worked at Amigo Loans for a bit.
Nice.
Doing like inbound and outbound calls, which was pretty weird. It's also like a loan company. I've worked at a vape shop for a bit, which was good actually. That was different.
Cool. Wicked.
Yeah, I think that's it so far.
Sweet. So all these questions, you're more than welcome to say no to answering them if you don't want to or whatever.
Okay.
Yeah, so let's just see how it goes. So why do you think nowadays it's so difficult for people to make connections with strangers? Like, you know, you walk past thousands of people every day, but, you know, everyone's kind of, I think there's this, for me personally, I think there's kind of like a fear within everyone of strangers and of meeting people. Why do you think that?
I think I agree. Like on, like in the, like I do agree with that. Like that, I feel that people do feel afraid of strangers, but in like naturally, even if you've never met that person. But
Yeah.
there's like a stigma around, not just, I wouldn't just say like the internet and social media, but I'd say that because of the things we're like, we have access to now. I feel like you're like, because of the things you're aware that a stranger is capable of.
Yeah.
In terms of that, and like because people have like brought that maybe to your attention in your younger life, or like, you know, as you've got older,
Yeah.
it some reason it's still like that stigma stays, I feel.
Yeah, definitely.
And I don't know if that is totally to do with like social media and stuff, but definitely to do with, in my opinion, it's definitely to do with like, you know, things that are really easily accessible via the web, or like via like, you know, to get like paranoid parenting and say like, you know, the whole stranger danger thing.
Yeah.
I mean, but yeah, that's all I'd say about it.
Cool. All right. What makes you smile?
Lots of things. That's a hard question to answer. I don't know, I'd say the little things in life like make me smile a lot. Like I like things being like really, when everything's very simple and like everything's easily accessible and like easily like, you know, nothing is too much effort. Like you can just, you know, even just having like, I don't know, like a comfy environment. I find that's just like something that makes me smile just in general.
Yeah.
And being around obviously nice, like, you know, close friends and nice people all the time. You know, less drama in your life is always really nice.
Yeah. Family as well, or more friends?
Family, when I'm with them, but it's obviously I don't see them much. But yeah, obviously I'm always kind of smiley around my family, and it's not like it's
It's a different kind of smiley, I guess.
Yeah, exactly. Right? I think that's definitely a way of saying it.
Okay, cool. Hold on. Where is the most beautiful place you've ever been?
It was a waterfall in Yosemite National Park on the west coast of America.
When were you there?
In 2012.
Cool. Who were you with?
My family.
Family? Was it just like a family holiday?
Yeah, literally just toured the whole west coast of America.
All the west coast?
Yeah,
Wicked.
And we went to, like, I did all the Red Rocks, like all the different like national parks, but that one we just like spend a whole day, like you just spend a whole day like going up this like huge hill, and you eventually just get to this mad like massive waterfall, and it's literally one of those moments just like this is pretty epic, like it's so loud.
And it's the reward of that as well.
Yeah,
like,
you get hit by like
huge
all this spray, but this massive like huge waterfall. No, it's really sick.
Awesome. Would you go back?
Definitely. 100%.
Who would you want to go with if you went back?
I would definitely go back with. I definitely want to take some friends and show them that experience. That's I think the difference. Like I think there are people that need to. I'd want to show that, you know.
Okay. What's your philosophy in life?
Can you elaborate that a bit further?
Like, what do you live by? Like, if you had to have like one of those really cliche mottos that you kind of swear by, you know, I don't know.
I think I'd say more like, do what you love, not what you are like. Damn it, it's hard to put it into like a phrase, because I'm sure there's probably like a quote somewhere that I've gone by, but it's more the idea that don't work a job in your life or spend your life doing something that's just going to keep you going by when you could be doing something and living a more simple life for doing something you love that may not be as like, you know, high pay or rewarding, but you love it yourself. And even if someone else looked at you and go, why are you doing that? You can tell them honestly, I do it because I want to do it and I love it.
Yeah. Cool. I like that. Would you say that you are doing that at the moment, or is that something that you wish to reach?
I think it's something that you, as someone that's studying, should probably do. I think you should do it when you're in later life, and like when you're studying, you should probably just bite the bullet and do things that you probably don't want to do to make the money, so you can have that future that I was like reminiscing about.
Yeah, absolutely.
But I think at the same time, it is. Yeah, I am kind of living by that. I always have been doing sort of things I like most of the time. Like, you know, I have steered away from things that would probably be an easy access, you know, job or a hobby or something that I just generally didn't want to do, you know.
Yeah. Describe to me your perfect day. You could just have an ideal day tomorrow. What would it be?
Like absolutely anything.
Absolutely anything in the world. You can tell me anything.
It would probably be. I'd wake all my friends up early in the morning, and I'd like book like a 4-person villa in Barcelona for a week. Just take them out there and just like...
Wicked.
Yeah, just tell them to pack their skateboards and a week's worth of clothes and tell them to quit everything they're doing. Like, cut all their plans. Well, actually, no. I mean, I guess that's a week, but even if it was for a day, if it was there's the possibility you could do it for a day, I'd do it for a day, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or, you know, somewhere, like, okay, that was a bit maybe far-fetched, but...
No, you could make it up. It doesn't have to be possible. It doesn't have to be feasible. Barcelona's good for skating. I know a lot of people that go there to skate, right?
Yeah, it's like
it's a place.
Kings Park tours there as well. It's like, it used to be like one of the biggest, like, definitely one of the biggest like skate events. But everyone, it's just the whole idea of people in a mad city where everyone's in the street and it's like it's kind of like a Mardi Gras vibe. You got like everyone just having a good time, like.
Yeah, cool. I lost my page. So you know the TV program Mastermind.
Mhm.
What would your chosen subject be? Like, what do you know most about?
God damn it. That's
I know
actually
nothing.
savage. Oh. That's actually really tough. You know, actually I know a lot about food.
Food.
And art.
Food and art. The art of food.
Well, that's
Deep.
different. But I mean,
have you seen what's it called?
isn't it called
on
Art of
Netflix?
Food? Is it Art of Food? Isn't it?
No,
Something
there's
like
a
that.
series on Netflix.
Chef's Table.
Chef's Table.
Yeah, it's so good.
Love that. Love it. Cool. All right. How come? Do you like cooking then?
Yeah.
What's your signature dish?
I cook anything.
Yeah.
I make pretty mean Japanese food actually.
Japanese.
Yeah.
Nice.
I do probably something like, if I had lots of money, I'd probably do like a nice like ramen or like something
Sick.
crazy like that. Yeah.
Cool. If there were to be a biography about your life, what would the title be? It's a tough one, this one.
I don't know. I couldn't like. I don't know. Something like. I don't know. It has to be something like motivational. I think. I don't know.
Matty's World.
That reminds me of Elmo's World. I can't. It would just be like, yeah, it'd be something like that, like The Life of Matty or something, or I don't know,
Matty.
Going Forward or some shit. I don't know. I can't think. That's actually hard.
The Life of Matty Going Forward.
Because all I can think is like I read Gucci Mane's autobiography last, and that was like 2 years ago, and it was just called Gucci Mane. I was like,
perfect.
Yeah, just
what's your last name? It could just be called
Pickup.
Matty Pickup.
Yeah, or you could just call it
Pickup. That's a good
that
one.
actually wouldn't be bad.
That would work.
I always thought if I became a doctor, it would be like Doctor Pickup. Sounds pretty cool. Professor
sounds
Pickup
like...
would be like PP as well.
Sounds like a cheesy like rom-com or something.
That's it.
Dr.
Yeah, literally
Pickup.
Doctor Pickup, like like a spin-off character in like Fresh Prince of Bel-Air or some shit.
Yeah. What are you grateful for?
Oh my god, a lot of stuff. I'm grateful for my friends for sure. My family. I'd say definitely like I like the hobbies that surround like my friendship definitely.
Mm-hmm. What sort of hobbies are there?
It's just sort of like, you know, gaming and sort of like, you know, it can be anything from like, you know, playing a game of cards to like Yu-Gi-Oh! Or like some anime you've watched or some crazy TV series about like angels that die and come back to life. I don't know, you know, it's just like,
yeah,
there's loads of stuff like, and I kind of love that. Like sometimes I had some friends group in the past that were very like art forte and stuff, and you know, it's nice to have a group of friends that just like
all
a bit of everything. Yeah, a bit of everything, and yeah. Definitely, and skating as well.
Yeah.
And fashion, they're all like, it's all there, which is nice. So.
Skate. Fashion. So, what single event has had the biggest impact on your life and who you are today? It could be something tiny, something big.
I actually think I could put that down on one event. That's like, okay. I don't think that's actually quite hard to answer because there's been quite a few like multiple, maybe like hundreds of different like change points for me, I think, but it'd be really hard to narrow it down to one.
Yeah, because I don't know, I'm the same. I think, you know, even the smallest decision on, you know, whether you eat one place or another all affects a kind of timeline of events, right?
To be fair, there is one thing that did change my life, but it's kind of weird because it's not exactly, it's like if you made the choice to message someone in like a group chat or something like that, and it's kind of like it's all it's done is sort of it changed like the way I lived in terms of it made me meet new friends who then I introduced to other friends who realised they knew that some of those people knew those people, and then we kind of connected to huge groups of people together to make like who are my friends now. Yeah. Then way down the line, even though I'm at university, like it's changed from over like almost 7 years, which is crazy, but cool. You know, decision I made 7 years ago changed where I am now. So it's, as you said, it kind of fits exactly what you said. Like there's something that happens, like all these little things along the way that actually make a huge difference. Yeah.
If you could have a dinner party with 3 people, famous or not, dead or alive, who would you have and why? Just to sit and have a chat with over some nice food.
Stanley, because like you got to have out of all the people that like would create good conversation at a dinner table, so many questions would get asked. Mm-hmm. Then I'd put like Stanley, Bob Ross, and 3 people, right?
Yeah, 3 people.
Stanley, Bob Ross, and maybe have like a crazy woman in the mix, like I don't know, or a comedian, or so. Oh, I don't know. Last one's tough. There's so many people I could think of. Fuck it, slap George Michael on the table.
George Michael,
Bob Ross.
What a team.
And my first pick again.
Stanley.
Yeah, Stanley, of course. No, that'd be a sick combo. That'd be sick. You got music, art, and like story. Yeah,
Sick. Alright, that would be
I
cool.
like that.
What was the last photograph you took?
It was a photo of that bin outside.
Okay, why?
Because it's a bin on an old, like, you know, our road isn't the nicest road in the world, and it's kind of like, you know, and I walk outside my front door on like a kind of dingy day, and I just see this rainbow sprayed bin that's been taken out of the restaurant next to our house, and
Okay.
next thing you know, after I'd even taken the photo, that evening I find it in my flat, and that's why the flatmates took it.
Nice.
But I don't know, it just stood out like one of those things, like a bit like not like a diamond in the rough moment, but like I don't know, like something shining out of the, you know.
Out of the grey.
Yeah, when you just have like, you're having a dingy day, and I thought, oh, screw it, I'll Instagram it, I just took a picture of it. I haven't Instagrammed it yet, but.
Nice, it's a cool bin, I like it. What would you say is your best and worst trait?
I don't know what my best trait is. My worst trait is probably like I'm clumsy as fuck, and I get distracted.
Clumsy.
It's probably a word that sums up those two, but I can't think of it right now.
And your best trait, come on, something cool about you. Well, like, what would your mate say? Like, if, you know, what would one of your best mates say if you asked them that question about
They'd
yourself?
probably say, I don't know. They'd probably say I'm quite positive or keep a good vibe. I don't know. I'm not
Good
sure.
vibes.
It's hard for me to say.
Alright,
It probably changes.
depending on the mood.
Yeah.
Alright, and fun fact about you. Something stupid, like a party trick that you can do, or something that no one would expect you to be able to do, or just something silly.
There's a few things. I mean, I don't know. I can like, there are a few things, but I don't know. I don't know what it would depend
Like,
in the moment.
Like, super flexible? You do the splits on command, or like, you do like a weird trick with
I can
your...
split my tongue in half.
Can you? Oh, that's weird.
And I can
Split your tongue in half.
and what else? No, I really, that you got me on the spot with that one. I really have no idea.
It is tough to answer these questions on the spot, I will give you that. Okay, and finally, can you give me a piece of advice to go forward in life with?
If you enjoy something, don't give up on it. Just keep doing it as much as you can until you get to the point of where you're like satisfied. Like if you want something really badly and you're like already there and you're doing it, don't give up, even if you feel like you should. That's what I'd say.
Okay, cool. Alrighty, and that is it for the questions. I'm going to stop recording now.